I'm surrounded by sleepy animals. Including my man. What's up this? I'm the only one. Oh, Duke's kind of awake. She's staring at me. She's like, Mom, why are you recording me? Cause I can, bitch. Nah, I love you. My pickle. She's just been hanging out with me today. Are your allergies acting up? Your eyes look a little crusty. I think they are. Pickle is starting to look old. She is gonna be 8 in February? Yeah. That's an old baby.
It's surprisingly, and we talked
I
about
will.
this
September 25th, I'm making breakfast. I perfectly flipped my eggs. Movie.
5 more levels. That's what I'm talking about. Can you put it up on Facebook? Yeah. Nice. Yeah, Automod tried to block that because of Facebook. But yeah, you can.
He likes his Aldi bag.
Say the word Facebook. I don't care. Just don't ask anybody for Facebook. Their Facebook. Which I know you won't, so it's all good. Oh yeah, oh yeah. You can sell it for what you want on Facebook. You know what I wish I had? Finger tracking. I want finger tracking more than I want face tracking.
Hi.
But I use my Vive trackers to track my hands and my head. So if I got like a finger trackers hand trackers, they would actually interfere with the. Hey baby.
Huh?
Will you get me some water?
Okay. Will's playing in the Aldi bag. He's so cute. I threw it down on the ground and Pickles was in it, and then he started attacking it when Pickles was in it, and then he's like, this is my bag.
Nice.
Like any good landlord, he evicted her ass.
Well, the index is not necessarily overpriced if you get it from Valve. If you get it from Valve, it's straight up worth the money. But with the possibility of what are these berries? Give me some berries.
Berries and cream, berries and cream.
I'm not going back out on the water. I used to work on the Mississippi River in the United States. Actually, I don't live far from it now, but I used to work out there on tugboats and freight boats and stuff like that. And you want to talk about hell, man. Like the company I worked for, they wouldn't let you sleep for an 8-hour period. They would work you for 6 hours. They'd give you 6 hours off, and they'd work you for 6 more hours, and give you 6 more hours off. And it was every day for 28 days straight. And then it was cool, you got 2 weeks off, yeah. But then you're right back at it for another month, and you had like no life because you lived on this boat. And don't get me wrong, it was good money, but it was good money because I was never home. So.
And also, there's a high risk of dying in that job.
And I was out there buying stuff anyway, so it's really not much different than working on land. So I just decided I was not going to work out there anymore, and have been working on land since, and I've been enjoying my life a lot more. Ah, this stupid fucker.
Got Menards, and I got a bunch of the stuff that's free after the rebates. I just got to send the little mailer rebates in. But while I was in there, I couldn't resist this cat toy. Of course, he's not free, but he's a crinkly pickle. My cats are gonna die. Of course, Pickles needs a pickle. Hey y'all, it's September 26th. Look at the baby. She's so floofy. Hi floofy girl. She's sleepy floofy girl. Will's got everybody agitated over here. This kitten. Will, you're a troublemaker. You got Doogie pissy, and then she got Pickle pissy, and yes, you. You're just out here like, I'm innocent. He got happy kitty tail. He says, I'm innocent. I don't know what you're talking about, Ma. What are you talking about, Mommy? Doogie's Angies. Making some homemade pizzas. My boyfriend really liked it. One I made before was St. Louis style crust, which is super crispy and thin. Ooh! Kind of fogged up. I'm trying to pre-cook the crust a little bit before I put the stuff on it. Kind of help crisp it up more. So I'm actually gonna let it sit a couple more minutes in here. And I'm gonna make my sauce. You can see it's starting to crisp up on the edges. That's what I wanted. And then this one, you can see the bottom starting to crisp up. My lack of counter space really sucks. And I'm heating up my sauce here. I put Italian seasoning, about a teaspoon of brown sugar, some garlic powder, onion powder, a little couple grinds of fresh cracked pepper, red pepper, and a pinch of salt. So I'm just gonna let that heat up a little bit. So I put my sauce on. I'm gonna make mine, which will have the olives, and boyfriend's won't have olives on it. I pre-made bacon yesterday, so of course the emails prevail. I put down the kid to my chopped black olives just to see if he like it. I don't think that's what he thought it was gonna be. Is it confusing? I gave him a little piece of bacon too. He liked that, but he doesn't dig on the olives. Meow. You're spoiled. Pizzas in the oven. Kitty hugging mommy. He's such a baby. He's like, I want some. I want some. Doogie doo. Here, dude. Doogie. Why you gotta always annoy Doogie, huh? Well, such a shit starter. He tries with Pickles, but Pickles will just whack his ass on the head. Doogie, is a lot of bark and no bite. Yeah, you like to talk. You like to say stuff, but you don't understand why. Doogie. Nom 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 nom. Look at the baby pumpkins. Hey. Sorry. So, September 27th. I don't know if I told you guys about the dumbass situation from last month where, so I was picking up my medicine, my ketamine, from the compounding pharmacy, and there was some big daycare event thing going on, and this fucking, I parked up, there was no parking spots left at all, so I parked up on the edge of the curb next to the pharmacy. I was in and out in like 3 minutes. I didn't expect anyone to park behind me. I thought, you know, if anyone parks behind me, their ass is gonna be hanging out of the thing, blah blah blah. And this bitch in a Mercedes SUV ends up parking behind me. I get out, I got like 5 inches behind me and maybe 10 inches in front of me to move my fucking car. And I'm stressing the fuck out because I'm trying to get out. So I back up. The lady, I wanted her to move her car, but she wouldn't move her fucking car. So my bumper bumped her. She said I was okay. Alright. Then when I was coming out, she was guiding me out. And I guess I scraped the side of the car in front of me, but I didn't realize it because I was so stressed out. And I got out of the parking spot. She didn't say anything to me about me scraping the side. Someone else ran up to me, this guy, glasses and stuff, and he said, hey, you hit a car. And I was like, what? Oh my god, really? And he goes, yeah. I'm sitting here like stressing out. I was like, was it the SUV in front of me? And he didn't answer. He just said, I'm blinking a little bit, but he said, well, you're okay. And I said, are you sure? He said, yeah, you're okay. And I hesitated and I went. So I probably stopped and talked to this guy for like 30 seconds. Then later that night, I have police come to my door. I got charged with leaving the scene of the accident. The police who charged me said that, oh, I should be okay, like, whatever. I wasn't actually being, he said I wasn't actually being charged. Or that I'm not in trouble, that it was a summons. And I go to court today. Of course, I plead not guilty. Because it's a fucking stupid situation. I told the judge, I said, they told me that I could go, and he said, well, it's the city that's charging you. And I said, but the person who, he's like, and that's not for me to decide. So obviously I'm pleading not guilty. Because he said, you know, you can lose your license for you. And that's why I'm upset, because I don't want to lose my license over something so fucking stupid. And I think I have to get a lawyer, because there's no fucking way. I don't, legal situations stress me the fuck out. I don't like being in these fucking situations at all. I thought it'd be fine just representing myself. I thought at worst it'd be a fine over a stupid scratch on a fucking car. No, I risk losing my license for you. There's no fucking way I can do that. I can't lose my license over something so fucking stupid. So I don't trust that if I represent myself that they're gonna take me seriously, or that they're gonna give a shit. Even though I know I haven't even had any kind of records or things on my stuff since 20. I haven't had a traffic violation since like 2013. I had no intent to flee. I was told I could go, so I don't think it's fair at all, and I'm so upset right now that this is even something that I'm at risk of happening to me. And even just losing money from having to get a lawyer, because I just don't trust that if I represent myself, the risk is just too high at this point. Hey guys, it's September 28th, and I'm tired. I worked a 12-hour, and I was dealing with emailing lawyers to get quotes. I ended up going for a lady I used before back in 2012. She said it's gonna be $500, but she'll get it knocked down to a parking ticket. So when I get paid next, I'm gonna give her $300, and then the check after that $200. Still mad, upset at the whole situation. I don't like being put in a situation where I have to throw money out to protect my ass, basically. Protect my license. Especially an unfair situation, a stupid situation that I should never been in to begin with. Just like, I'm taking care of it, but it doesn't take away how much I hate it, and just how upset I am about it. And also, when I get home from work, water's completely off because dumbass is doing construction down the road, broke a water main. It's been out since I was at work, and fiance texted me, so it's been out since like 7 or so. He wanted a shower, but he couldn't, so I contacted my landlord. She has no idea how long it's gonna take him to fix it. Not great. Great. So that's what I'm dealing with. Hey guys, it is September 29th. I'm going up to pick up my check for the lipstick product test that I was doing. I filled out my final survey online, so it should be a quick in and out. Tired as fuck. What else was I gonna say? I forget. Hey, y'all, I'm about to drop this package off at the post office over here. This is Will's DNA test. So, I kind of delayed doing it, but finally did it. I'm actually gonna have a day off this Friday. What the fuck? I've been working almost 2 months straight. I know, I'm insane, guys. Yeah, money. These freaking cats. we're up on the deck. No! I mean, I finished, but Jesus. I don't want you to have beefy cheese foot everywhere. So, I'm make another compost bucket. I'm gonna transfer some of those into here. I got a bunch of dry. I was pruning back some of my plants here because like yesterday the water was out for 10 hours, so I didn't really get to water my plants, so I'm trying to pull off all the dead stuff and take care of everything. Oh yeah, so this compost has been going pretty good. It's got a bunch of maggots in it, but the maggots are actually helpful for breaking stuff down. Look, I almost have dirt here. It's a little wet, that's why I'm transferring it to a drier thing so I can help it a little bit. Hey guys, it's September 30th, and oh my god, I work tonight and then I actually have days off. What? I'll be off Friday and Saturday. I mean, pending, you know, somebody doesn't get sick and they need somebody filling, because before my battery dying so rudely interrupted my diatribe. Of course, if overtime becomes available, I will take what I can get, since we are actually fully staffed now. What is this madness? And who knows how long it's gonna last. That's if we last at our site too, because we haven't got any updates on that contract switchover. I kind of hope we stay, well actually I do hope we stay there, because I don't like change and it's right down the road from me and I don't want to drive all the way out to fucking, I think the next closest site might be like 25 minutes, and I like my 7-minute drive. Yes, I know. I have a high mileage car though, and I like being right down the road, especially when I oversleep. It just makes my life easier. So I kind of cut off my dead ends. Me being a little bit, I need to wash my hair too though. But anyway, as far as I know, I have Friday and Saturday off, which will be my first day off in almost 2 months. Because I've been working minimum 56 hours a week. Some weeks I work 64 hours, depending on what, or 60, 64 hours. I'm averaging about 60 hours a week, because there were some weeks where I was working 70 to 80 hours. That was the insane weeks where I was working like 12-hour shifts almost every day. Haven't done that in a bit. Lately it's been about 56 to 64 hours a week. And now stupid unnecessary fucking charge that I have to fight and spend $500 on the lawyer, even though she's definitely the cheapest. I like her, I've used her before like I mentioned, but I don't like having to spend money when I'm trying to dig myself out of debt. I've been so good, I've been putting extra money towards my debt consolidation. Like, my boyfriend's like, well, maybe you should just tell your debt because I raised my monthly payments to $705 a month, but I've also been putting extra towards that whenever I get things like bonuses and stuff. You know, an extra $100 there, extra, like this month I threw an extra $200, so I put $905 into my debt consolidation this month. My boyfriend's like, before I said I thought it would be $500 for the lawyer, at least for Ruth, just based on whenever I used her in 2012. She was, I was beginning of, no, this was near the end of 2012. She was $350. So I was doing some inflation math here. I'm a lawyer. So I predicted 500. I was right on the money. So, oh yeah, but my boyfriend before that was saying, oh, you should just ask your debt consolidation people if they'll drop your payment back down a little bit for a while. I'm like, I don't want to do that because I'm being stubborn. But I raised it up because I want to be done with this debt consolidation by sometime mid next year, so I can be ready to get a house and not have any excess payment shit going on. See, my eyes are on the prize, yo. It's like, I saw it. Okay, did I ever tell you a story about my vision that was given to me? I'm gonna say when I was on mushrooms, and then you're all gonna say I'm fucking nuts because it's drugs. But like, no, it really felt like sometimes your mind being more open, sometimes you get messages from the other side. I literally saw, and this was like two months into me and my boyfriend dating, I saw me and him looking at houses and us like being like, oh yeah, this is the one. And like in my thing it said 3 years down the road. We're almost at that point. Next year is gonna be in the 3-year mark. So like, I'm gonna get that, because I saw it and I'm like, okay, this is attainable. I just gotta keep my mind on it, because I was feeling kind of discouraged before that. But my boyfriend's trying to work on his stuff, but he may not be as on it as I am. I'm trying to help him though, but he's also underwater on his fucking car too, so he's not as bad though. He's only like a little bit now, or like right at the edge, so there's that. But yeah, so that's, I swear, like, weird shit happens to me and I just feel a little like about telling people certain things, because there's always people who are gonna be skeptical, like, you're full of shit or blah blah blah. I'll prove you guys. Oh, and the other part of that thing was my boyfriend had a similar vision around that time, and our houses matched up, or at least the parts we remembered. He had it like a couple weeks before I did, and this was like right before we had both said I love you to each other. It was like a couple weeks, or no, it was like a week before that, actually. Yeah, something like that. Anyway, wild shit, y'all. Me and my boyfriend have had a few shared vision moments. Other stories for other times. It's a doogie woog. Hi, no, we don't play with cords. Will. Skit.
I'd say so.
You're a spaz, Will. Finally trying my graham cracker recipe again. Graham cracker dough. So this time I pre-rolled it, and I'm gonna chill. Such a bitch to roll out last time. So now I'm gonna do a donut recipe, which I have to chill the dough for an hour once I get it together. Donut dough. Woo, woo, woo. Now I gotta wrap it up and chill it. So I got some oil here, a candy thermometer, so I can have my temperature just right. And I'm gonna make some donut holes. Fold up the donut holes. Now I'm waiting for this oil. First attempt kind of broke. Second attempt broke. Trial and error. These are like almost cookie shaped. I stuck holes in those ones. They're already starting to look a little bit better. These ones, if you get the chewy center, they're better.
Good.
The last ones actually came out pretty good. I like cinnamon powdered donuts. These are my failed crumbles. So guys, that's gonna be the end of this month's vlog. So you can subscribe if you want, because I post random shit.